night on someone else's floor. Out the back window, didn't know where I was. I was still kind of buzzed with a head full of drugs.
Looking at my nicks and it's about that time to go and save the world from the daily grind.
Oh yeah, we're jamming. Oh, got some juice. I just noticed it was really close to the camera. I like this song a lot. It's catchy. How's everybody this morning? I was having fucking issues. I was like, I dragged myself out of bed because I didn't sleep as much. I had trouble falling asleep, but I slept well, I think. And when I got up, I turned on all my, because I was like, you know what, let me set up before I do anything else. Because I know that setting up this camera, which is now in the frame for some reason, is super annoying. So I was like, let me set that all up first, and then I'll work on, you know, getting dressed and food and taking my stupid iron pill and stuff like that. So that's what I did. And when I switched to this screen, which is what I'll be using, this camera here wasn't getting picked up. I was like, "Rrr." So I unplugged it, plugged it back in, and it worked. I was like, okay, great. But then I had to work on like positioning it, which is the annoying part. And then I was like, let me check my microphone, because it's been a while since my computer decided it doesn't exist. So that would be my luck, that I would fix this issue super fast, and then the microphone would be a shitlord. And guess what? The microphone was a shitlord. So I had to fix the microphone. So let me know if, okay, so remember last time I had to reset it? And I had to put the volume at 80%. I was like, are you guys sure that this is not too loud? This time, I had to put it at 10%. And I did make a recording to see what it sounded like with me talking in the music. The mic was in a different position because I know I'm going to be working with stuff in front of my face, so it has to be a little bit off to the side. But that was my morning, so that's why I'm a little bit late. Valtteri, you're half right, half wrong. You did have your headphones plugged in. I started like 10 minutes ago and played music while I finished eating. So that was my morning, but I hope everything's fixed, and you guys will just have to let me know if I need to adjust the levels. Like I said, I did make a recording to check it myself, but what you guys hear is more important than what I hear. And then I'll probably forget when we're playing a game, and I'll have to probably adjust my microphone to the game, because I don't understand why the level's different every time I unplug this and plug it back in. I don't get why it's different. I'm glad you're liking the music, Drunk Fiancé. How is everybody? Drunk Fiancé, Wormy, Valtteri, Lurkers. How is everyone? I'm gonna be fine. I'm just like frustrated because I started setting up so early. Probably at about 10:15 I started setting up. And it's now over an hour later, and I'm finally here talking to you. But that's okay. So today, we're gonna keep working on C-3PO. And so these are the pieces that I set up last time. I apologize that you can't see the full piece. Again, I don't know, I tried to get this to do what I wanted it to do, and it wasn't doing it. It was not having it. Oh god, you see my lap! It's terrible. It's terrible, it's a disaster. But yeah, I was like, I can spend forever mucking with the camera. But at least you see the edge now, which is, I normally hold things right here, which is terrible for like, you're good? Yay! So, we've made these pieces, and these might not look like anything, but they are our upper arms. I'm not gonna, well, I guess since, I'll pull out the hands, I'm not gonna put them on, because I can't get them back off again easily. So in previous days we did hands, the middle fingers are extra wobbly, best for flicking you off. Gotta get ready so I can have lunch at work. Okie dokie. Thanks for popping in and saying hi. Sorry I'm late. So, then we made these upper arm pieces. And I'm not entirely sure how this is all gonna connect, but whatever. And then these are our forearm pieces that I had to, because they're shaped like this, you can't just pull them on and off, so I had to order Velcro. But now I have Velcro, and now I need to figure out how the fuck these go on my body. Those hands are amazing, thank you. So here's the other thing that I've been thinking about last night and today, because I was like, okay, I have to like kind of brainstorm how I'm going to approach the next piece of the costume, because that's really the part that takes the longest, and it's not interesting to watch because it's all going on in my fucking brain, is how am I going to make paper or like poster board or whatever, how am I gonna make that into, what is this playing now? Is this playing Naughty Things? What is this playing? Oh no, this is on my list, okay. Sorry, I just didn't recognize it. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't gonna get muted. So, I was thinking about it and I was like, I'm doing way too much detail. Way too much detail, like, this is supposed to be, ooh, I just scooted in and bashed everything. Yeah. So, like, this is supposed to be shitty see? Like it says over here, crappy costume creation. It's supposed to be bad. It's not supposed to be... It's supposed to be recognizable, but, like, not spot on. So, I was looking at pictures of cartoon C-3PO to see... Because this is something that I need to learn for drawing as well. Like, how do I... Well, if I want a cartoony style, but I figured it would be easy while I'm learning. Like, how do I simplify a really complex thing made out of metal? How do I simplify that and just get the parts that make him look... Or make the thing look like the thing? And I know I bring this up all the time. I'm gonna pull it up and show you. Diva... Halloween... Not skin, I want spray. Okay. I show you, ready? Screen capture. So like here's Diva's Halloween spray, right? You can so tell it's Diva. But it's also, it's like not the right shape at all. And it's just fucking cardboard boxes. Like, taped together with fucking duct tape. You love drawing and being artistic? Oh, that's great! I'd love to see some of the stuff that you've done, if you are willing to share that with us. So... Like, looking between that and an actual... Like, actual Diva in the game, Diva is round. This is square. But that doesn't bother anybody because it has her signature color. And it's got the little bunny. And like some of the other details are like, this evokes Diva without being spot on. And that's what I'm going for, and I don't know how to do that. Another one of my favorites. It's a Zenyatta with the bucket on his head. I love it. It's so cute. It's adorable. Like, how do I make that happen? How do I make that a thing? The answer is I don't fucking know. Oh my gosh. Look what I just saw. It's a kitty! It's Cardboard Diva Kitty! Oh my gosh, that's amazing! Look at this! Can we just look at pictures of cats in costumes? Oh my gosh, look at this little baby. Such a cute kit. Look at this thing. Like, this is a complex mech. Like, this is not what I'm going for, but that looks amazing, so I had to click on it. Not at all what I'm going for. Because that takes, like, time and effort and skill. But anyway, I thought you guys would enjoy the little Diva kit. Little Diva kitty. So, yeah, that's the problem that I'm running into. So, I know the hands look pretty decent. And we're gonna cover these in gold tinfoil, which I have in the closet. But I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna start simplifying, because we can always add detail, right? I think, maybe. So the important parts are gonna be his head. Like, I have to get the eyes and his mouth. But everything else, and like the circle on his, like between his chest, that's gonna be hard because of spacing, because my boobs are in the way of where the circle would be. And then like the wires coming down, and then everything else can kind of be shitty, and it doesn't matter. So I have to like put that in my brain. Without further ado, let me take my watch off. Let's start putting these on. Oh, also, I got some Velcro so that I can take these arms off and on. I don't think we're gonna need the hot glue gun today, so I'm not gonna burn myself. I know, isn't the kitty so cute? Alright. So, you know what, let me put on the left hand. I'm only gonna put on the left hand. I'm not gonna keep it on, obviously. This is so hard to get on and off. It's so hard to get on and off. Okay. So, I'm gonna leave like 1/4 inch of overlap so that it can go either under or over, what have you. That's kind of what I was checking. God, my hands feel so stuck. Oh, come on. Oh, God.
Madam, your phone is ringing.
It's just my building. Who gives a shit? They're probably just telling me that Fred's package is here. I'm like, I know it is, baby. Just kidding, he's at work. Ah. I can't get this off now. Okay, guys, if you're ever crafting something to fit your body, and you're doing it when you're cold, leave yourself some space for when, if you're like me, for when your hands fucking are warm and they're fat. They're fat. My hands get bigger in the summer. They swell. Just like a glorious erection. I am in a funky mood today. Just so silly. Okay. So I think I'm gonna have to cut some of this. You know what I didn't grab? My scissors. Woo! What is on me? It feels like there's a hair on me, but I see nothing. These finger gains are swole? Yeah. My fingers get super swole. So let's see. I think I want to cut it. I just start making dents. I'm just gonna cut it here and just hope that this works. And if not, well then I've fucked myself, haven't I? How are you doing today, Onanimous? Okay. So this is just overlap right now. Okay, that's actually fairly okay. We're gonna do that to the other side as well. Stop touching me, whatever that is. Made something for you and I showed Gandhi. I don't know how to share my pics in the chat or wherever on here. If you put it on Imager, or you can upload it to Discord, or like anything with a link you can post in chat. I think that's about the same width. Why don't I measure this? Why don't I measure it instead of just guessing? That seems like the better option. I can't believe you made something for me. That's so cute. Alright. Okay. That's like approximately close. Okay, cool. Now we can curl this up. So I think I definitely want to put Velcro right here. And on the other side as well. I think I want to cut this a little more. Because it's gonna go under the other arm piece, I think. Or over, or whatever. I guess that's not whatever. If this is going over, that needs to look okay. No, it doesn't. It can look shitty. It can look shitty, Lecta, please. What did I want to look at? I wanted to look at my reference pictures of his arms. Okay, so technically, the upper arm piece should go under. But we'll just see how that goes. But I guess I probably shouldn't cut this anymore then. So let's get some of this Velcro. I bought the sticky kind. So the back of this is sticky, because I figured that would be easiest for me. So... oh, what a weird sensation. I've never cut Velcro before. So that just, like, felt weird under my scissors. That was interesting. Okay. So I have 2 fucking uneven pieces. That's fine. It doesn't matter. No one's seeing it. And we're gonna put this one right here. You can't even see it. There. It looks like I have tape on there. Doesn't matter. Alright, so I have to put this on this side here. Can you see what I'm doing? No, you can't. Alrighty. Whee! So I've got Velcro. Let's see if I do it up, what happens. Alright. So that's not how I'm gonna put- oh god, that's too tight. Fuck. So this is really difficult because this is not gonna be a costume where I can dress myself. Like, Fred is definitely gonna have to, like, help me take pieces on and off. And I only have one hand. So obviously I'm not gonna be sliding it on, that's the whole point of the Velcro. Like, how do I get this then to, I guess... here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put more Velcro up here. We're just gonna deal with it. So apparently I had a small cut in my hand that I just found by- no! By crushing a ghost pepper into the crock pot. Oh! Oh no! Oh, your poor hands! This doesn't feel nice. No, I don't imagine it does. Oh, I am so sorry, Beltry. That's terrible. Oh my god. Maybe you need to have, like, rubber gloves for all your pepper needs from now on, just in case. Holy shit. I want to do something for you, but all I can do is be like, I am so sorry. This is so much easier than trying to hot glue this. I'm so happy I got the sticky Velcro. That's not at all even, but you know who doesn't care? Me! Alright. So that's how it's gonna look. Kinda. It's gonna be like this. And, so obviously I can't slip my... Whenever I use latex glove to directly handle food, I feel like I can always taste the latex in the final product. No, I mean like rubber gloves for washing dishes. Because those don't have that like latex smell. So maybe that would be an option. And they're also, you know, reusable. I'm gonna slide this into there, yeah. It's functional. It's functional, guys. We've got an arm. A supremely undetailed arm, and that's okay. I might have to adjust by cutting some stuff down here because this is not terribly comfortable. Like specifically there's this one point that's sticking into the crook of my elbow. Let's tell that to fuck right off. No biggie, it just rinsed it off really well. It was just a bit of a surprise. Well, you're handling a lot better than I would. Okay, so I've run into my first problem, which is... I'm glad. So I don't mind that this is sticking out like this. Doesn't bother me. This needs to be less. Because I can't bend my arm. I can't even get it in... like, into a right angle, which is kind of how he holds his arms. So... I need to move the Velcro, or possibly just cut it. Whew! I'm actually gonna leave that done up so I can see. But I just need to cut this a little bit. I'm just gonna cut straight into it, because I feel like that's the best option. I know this is really jagged and it looks really shitty, but whatever. It's the inside of my arm, no one's gonna be fucking looking at it. There we go. And these pieces are stuck together with Velcro. It's pretty great. Okay. I think I need to move this. You know what? As much as I like this event tracker, I always like end up hiding stuff because of how the camera's sitting. Hey Tommy! How's it going? It's been a while. Nothing will ever be worse than cayenne in my contacts. Oh god. I forgot that that happened too. That's so terrible. Alright, that's better. I can also wear that a little further down on my wrist. I think I want to cut just a little bit more. Not too much. Yeah, I'm doing well. We're doing some crappy costume creation. We're doing C-3PO. I should probably put, you know what, let me put a little picture of C-3PO. I'll work on that for next time, you know what? You know what, let me just put it, make a note. C-3PO image for cardboard cosplay. But yeah, I'm doing well. I've got a new schedule, which means I have new stuff that I'm doing, like cardboard cosplay on Thursdays. We do Project Pencil, Friendship Friday, which is game related. Project Pencil is me learning how to draw. And we get awesome things like hype shrimp. Oh god, the shrimp. The cute little shrimp. Alright, I think I'm gonna take just a little bit more out here. Because I just want to get my arm in a 90-degree angle. I need to hold stuff out further so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm sorry! Still new to the crafting scene. Not used to having to work on how far stuff is away from my body. Alright, that might be good. Did you just see a tattoo? Yep, had it for as long as I've been streaming. Okay, that's better. I think I need to cut it just a little bit more. Because I'm not gonna want to walk around with it. Like, I don't know, you can't really see what it's doing. Here. Look at that. That's cutting into my whole thing. We don't usually see your arms like this. Yeah, but I gesture a lot. They've been seen. It's been seen. So it really just needs to come up in the middle. Which of course is the hard part to cut because it's got Velcro under it. Arg. Okay. Well, hobo. Hobo? Is that what I said? Okay, that's better. That's like roughly a right angle. It's not... Maybe I'm just getting used to it. Crook of my arm is all red and shit. Someone's gonna come in here and be like, she does drugs! Oh my god! And I'm gonna be like, no, it's just C-3PO arm. It's just C-3PO arm. Nothing to be alarmed about. Oh well. I'm gonna leave it like that for now, and then maybe I'll reassess on a different day when my arm isn't rubbed raw already. Alright, so now we're gonna do the other arm. At this rate, because these arms have been much easier than doing the hands. The hands are so fucking detailed. Can't believe I did them like that. I almost feel like it would have been easier to just get... How the fuck am I supposed to cut this? There's like no good place for me to hold it. Like this feels very awkward. I feel like it would almost have been easier for me to just get gold gloves. But I didn't want to... And here's a problem with all the other costumes that I'm contemplating doing once we're done with this one. I didn't want to just have to buy a bunch of clothing and make the clothing work. Because that's not creative. That's just shopping. Ooh, yay, let's see. Oh, that's so cute! I like the font. Is the font just drawn, or did you, like, cut out paper and put it there? Okay, I got distracted. We need to snip this like a little quarter of an inch. You drew it? That's so good. He's so cute. Spider Kid. Does he have a catchphrase? I want him to have a catchphrase. Just for my own selfish desires. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I start covering this in tinfoil. Okay, let's see. These are overlapping about an inch. This will probably have to overlap less than an inch. Because my right side is beefier than my left side. I also want to make the right side the overlappy side. I think it was at an angle as well. So I'm gonna put the Velcro like way closer to this little angle. I can come up with it because you suck at catchphrases. I would pick something dumb. Aww, that's me. Thank you. The Queen of the Hype. I love that title. And it's not something that I came up with either. That's a Sean Plot thing that he said one time, and I was like, that's great, I'm taking that. That is now my persona. I mean, I feel like it fits me. I like this song a lot. I'm more familiar with the other version of it, which I think I get muted for playing. But it's also called Razor Sharp. This is Razor Sharp VIP. Or VIP. It's not in all capitals. And it's still by Pegboard Nerds. But who fucking knows? Right, which side? Oops. Rough side, underside. Okay, I'm gonna put this like this time, knowing that I'm gonna cut a lot of this shit off. This is approximate. Yay! Alright. Here we go. Curve, damn it! This is so hard with one arm. Okay. So then this is gonna curve in. I think I'm gonna cut it first. Or... you know what, no. Let's just put the other piece of Velcro. I'm just gonna do it with the thing on my arm. Just gonna do it with the thing on my arm. Uh-oh. I got a little stuck. It's a problem with cutting sticky things. I'm gonna have to wash these scissors later. No! I hate washing scissors. I inevitably end up slicing one of my fingers. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. So I was telling the story yesterday. I think it was yesterday. And I stopped telling the story. The tragedy, I know. Just slicing all my fingers, just trying to clean my scissors. So I was telling a story yesterday. We were talking about being trendy. Everyone who looks like me is my friend. We weren't talking about that song, but it just came into my brain, so I had to sing it. God, this is so difficult. This is so hard. Alright. So now it's time to cut it. And I was like, I should tell this story, but then I'm not going to tell the story now because I need story for creative times. So it's not that interesting, but when I was about to be in 6th grade, my mom took me shopping at Macy's to get new clothes. I was going to a new school, there were going to be new people. So I pick out, and this is what I wore to the first day of school. I picked out a black pleather set of pants and jacket. So I had black pleather pants and a black pleather jacket. And a white, this part's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to me. A white t-shirt that had Angel in blue sparkly script across the chest. And I didn't love that it said Angel, but for some reason we couldn't find just like a plain white t-shirt at Macy's. or anything that was better than that. And this now I have to give myself hipster status because that was before that was popular. Like I had never seen anybody with the the script that says a thing. Show us the pic. I don't have any pictures of it. My hair was like down to here at the time. It was very, very puffy. So that's what I wore to school first day. I don't know did I wear boots? I don't know what I wore on my feet, but whatever. So that's what I wore on the very first day of school. And my hair was down and long and just like whoosh, very voluminous. Let's see if I cut enough off of here. Or is this the other one? No, this is the second one. This is so much better. Or I guess not once I curl this in. And then it turns out we were going on a like small field trip to a park nearby. So I ended up climbing in a tree in fucking pleather pants and a pleather jacket. Why did I climb the tree? Because I wanted to. It's the story of my life is I did it because I wanted to. Okay. Yeah, this hurts me. This hurts and I don't like it. Maybe I just have to wear a shirt underneath, like, because that is pointy and it's very uncomfortable. Owies. That's your motto? That's a great way to go through life. It's like, I did it because I wanted to. As long as you're not hurting anybody else. And then later, I was hanging out with some of my friends. This was months later, even maybe close to the end of the year. And we were talking about the first day of school. And somebody, I don't remember who said it, but somebody was like, yeah, I thought you were so cool because you're wearing those like pleather pants and the jacket. And then I got to know you, and now I know you're not cool. And I was like, thanks. But because of that, my friend Dara, calling you out, Dara. We jokingly called her my stalker because she like really wanted to be my friend, I guess because I looked really cool the first day. And so we had to pick partners for some class, I don't remember. It was back in the days when you like move with your class, like that's your class and you go to each subject together. I forget what subject it was for. But she was like, do you want me to be my partner? I was like, okay. And then we became pretty good friends. Like, she was one of my best friends at the time. I'm trying to, like, I don't want to cut way too far into this, but I also want to be able to walk around in it and not be like, when can I take this off? This side's gonna be way harder to do, to cut. Because the Velcro's in the way. Get out of there! I would wear that outfit again, minus the angel shirt. Minus the angel shirt. Erg. You know what? I don't think other than the angel shirt, I can't think of anything, like any outfit that I willingly put on my body that looking back, I'm now embarrassed of, with the exception of the angel shirt. I think I would wear again. It's really hard to cut cardboard. Well, this is just poster board, but it's the fact that I put the Velcro on it, and I'm having to cut through the Velcro at that one point. On the day you let. But yeah, I think, what about you guys? Are there any outfits that you're like super embarrassed about? Or outfits that you thought were like super cool. You're like, oh yeah man, this is the pinnacle of neat. That's just so that I know which side is which. I think I should cut it more. It's alive, it's alive, it's alive. Schwano brow, sooner blue, dooble doo woo. Okay. Doo doo doo. This is gonna be hard to cut because I'm right-handed. Okay. Writes L on it, wears it right. Like, why do I need to cut so much more of it? This is insane. This is all trial and error, though. I've never done anything like this before. You know what? Rebel. This is the left one. It's going on my left arm. This camera is flipped. This one that I'm pointing at. Woo! This is flipped the opposite. It's flipped upside down so that when I do Project Pencil and stuff, you can see what I'm drawing right side up, but I can also see it right side up. I remember I used to dress like a tomboy. Oh, so did I. I had that phase. Had baggy shorts, long tees, very long curly hair like Goldilocks, and some high-top black and white Adidas. I thought that was cool. So I went through a whole thing where, like, I would go to Aeropostale, and I would shop in the boys section. My dad, fun fact, I bought, like, cargo shorts for myself, like, as big as I could get them, but they would still, like, not fall down all the way. You know, I still wanted my butt covered. And then once I decided I didn't want to dress like that anymore, I gave the shorts to my dad and he still wears them. They're nice shorts. They're nice shorts, but like to give you an image, I'm 5'4". My dad is at least 6 feet tall. So like, the fact that those shorts fit him just tells you how big they were on my tiny little body, especially because I was smaller then. I'm a little chunky now. Got a little belly. I'm going, got a little belly, got a little chunky now. Just like holding it, and of course now the way that I'm standing, I'm like sticking it out. I used to have abs back then. Not like six-pack, like I don't want to see them. I want my abs to hold my stomach in, please. They don't do that anymore. Alright, let's see if this is any good. You're 5'4" as well? I think 5'4" is a good height. When I was little, I wanted to be taller. Okay, that's better. That's a lot better. Because it's still pushing into my nonsense, but I can at least go like this. Like, this is not uncomfortable, even though it looks uncomfortable. Alright, I'm pleased with that. I'm gonna have to... I don't know what I'm gonna do once the tinfoil's on there. It's probably gonna rip. That's gonna be another adventure for another time. Alright, let's put this one on. Another thing that I'd like to do when I was very, very little, I mean like elementary school, I would wear really baggy t-shirts, like giant t-shirts, and then my mom had a plaid button-down, but that was also huge, and I wear that over it, and then I would wear jeans. Hey, Cynic! I would wear, jeans, which always happened to be ripped because I was clumsy. This was before they made rips in jeans, like pre-made rips. Gandhi says I'm a dwarf, and I say I'm not a dwarf, sir. I am a proud Evertide person. Yeah! But yeah, I was just clumsy, so I'd fall down all the time, and I'd wear out the knees of my jeans, because I fell a lot. Because I just am really clumsy. So... And then they started making them ripped. Oh, also low-rise, that was a thing that I, like, was doing way before. My mom used to have a hell of a time. This needs to be cut more. Probably, like... Yeah, she used to have a hell of a time because when I was little, all the jeans came up to your belly button. There was nothing you could do about it. They all, like, came way up your stomach. And I didn't like it. I did not like it at all. It bothered me. I didn't want the clothes to touch my stomach. I also had other issues. I didn't like seams in any of my clothing. Oh my gosh, I was so difficult. I was such a difficult child. Let me open up this other one so I can see the curve that I did. What? Oh. Fred put on music in his car. I use his account so that we don't get commercials. So we're just gonna switch to YouTube. But yeah, so she would have to alter my jeans. She would have to make them... First of all, she'd always have to put darts in the back, because I have a little booty, and none of the jeans were all, like, made flat. Like, none of them went in far enough at the top. So they would always, like, gape open, so she'd always have to, like, fix them and put them in like that. They always had to be hemmed because I'm tiny, I'm short, and then we couldn't find low-rise. That was not a thing that existed when I was small. So she would have to alter them. I don't know how she would do that. We'd find like the shortest. I don't know. She's amazing. All right, let's put on some music. I got distracted because the recommended videos are all like Jenna Marbles and Felicia Day doing stuff. I got distracted looking. Let's look for copyright-free music. Have you done any other Star Wars cosplay? I've never really done cosplay. Also, did I ask you how you are, Cynic? I think I said hi. Clumsy myself too. I cut and burned myself while cooking. Also burned myself pulling rack out without... Oh no, without oven mitts. Why? That's terrible. We're just gonna listen to this while he's... That sounds like an appropriate volume. Is this good? I don't know if any of this music is going to be good, but it's not going to get me muted. That's what I care about currently. Yeah, I'm doing alright. I'm just trying to figure out how to do this costume. So, the whole premise of this is that it's crappy costume creation. So when I was little, I was spoiled. I was spoiled because... This sounds too loud. Let me know if I need to turn it up, but like that sounds about as loud as the other music currently. So when I was little, my mom was, You're digging it good. My mom made all my costumes, and she's just really good at all that sort of stuff. So I had like super accurate costumes my whole life, and now I have to fend for myself, and I'm like, what? So the whole idea of this is that I have no skill. I am not like my mom. I have no skill. And therefore, I'm just gonna make really shitty costumes out of like found objects, cardboard, the like. Yeah, my mom is pretty cool. So like I have a lot of costumes that I've worn. Like I have a Xena costume in the closet. I was wearing my casual Zoe from Left 4 Dead cosplay the other day, just because I had the tank top on and then I put on the sweater for fun. I mean, it was only my top half was cosplaying, my bottom half was still in jammies. So yeah. Done. Oh, I have Jasmine. Well, now, see, now my mom has 3 other children, so I don't get costumes anymore. I love Left 4 Dead. I'm in the process of applying to the 501st? What's that? It sounds familiar. Are those the people who do, like, really, like, screen-accurate cosplays of Star Wars? It sounds familiar. What's happening here? Oh, the... Yes, I'm correct. Yes! I love it when my brain remembers things. The Velcro is sticking together. I'm like trying to measure these, and the Velcro is like, haha, fuck you. Oh, they do charity events? That's so nice. But yeah, this is not gonna be at all accurate. It's not gonna look good. It's just supposed to look familiar, I guess. Let's put this back on my body. Please bend properly, thank you. Alright, I think that's better. This is so hard to tell because I only have one hand. Alright, yep, we're done with this. Woo! So now, let's see. Now we have... No, it needs to go away. I should just, like, wear something on my fucking forearm, because, especially lately, I have no fucking patience for this tattoo. And everyone keeps mentioning it because I've taken to doing this on the back of my chair because it feels good on my shoulders. It, like, stretches. So it feels good to do this, and everyone's like, ooh, tattoo, and I'm like, I hate it! And I just want to, like, peel my skin off. But you love it? Yeah, well, there's a reason. It's not well done. It's not well done. I wish that the one on my back of my frogs was better. You know what? Let me pull up... Let me make sure I don't dox myself. But I'm gonna pull up a Facebook image. And just hope I don't dox myself. Hang on. I can't see chat right now. What? Okay, weird. I just saw. No, I'm showing you a Facebook picture because I can't show you what's on my back. It's too hard. I would have to take my shirt off. Aww. And Facebook's showing me a picture of a bunch of my friends from camp who came to my 16th birthday. Aww, I'm getting all emotional now. How many tattoos do I have? Just 2. I'm applying as Gallius Rax from the Empire's End trilogy. I'm not familiar with that. There's currently no Gallius Rax in the US, so I could be the first, which would be awesome. That would be really cool. And also, hey Dinstahill, how are you? Did I say that? My brain is dead. Where are my pictures? I don't know how to Facebook anymore. This is just like photo repository. Kitty! So many cat pictures. Alright, you know what I need to do? I need to go to my albums. I know how to find this, and then I'll show you the tattoo on my back. And this is without violating TOS, because I don't have to take my shirt off to do it. Which one was it? Was it in here? It's in one of 2. Okay, I found it. I actually have some pictures of... Alright, good. I'm not, like, tagged in this. Alright, let's see if I can do this without doxing myself. Oh, boy. So, here is... So not cosplay related. I don't give a fuck. So I got my first tattoo when I was 19. I was in Japan. So this is just part of the outline. I have a bunch of pictures. There's me. So my friend Maiko, who went with me to help me, this was the tattoo shop. I took so many pictures of it. I don't think I have them anymore though, because my computer, long story, but anyway, I was sad. A lot of my pictures went away. So here's the outline, and he did 2 layers of color. So he did like a mossy green and then a bright green on top. It came out so well. So here's him doing the bright green, but he had to layer 2 on top of each other, and oh my god, it hurt so bad. I had to make him stop a couple of times. Oh shit, TOS, I'm in my bra, get out of here. So there are the frogs. That's like when they were mostly done. There's just like color all over myself. And then that's when they were just finished. So the eyes are not red. The eyes are actually yellow. That's just my blood. It's just my blood. But that's approximately what they look like. I don't know what the next picture is, so I'm not gonna show you that. But yeah, that's what my frogs look like. They're a little bit less vibrant once my skin calmed the fuck down. Oh, actually the next photo is okay. It's me and my tattoo artist. I'll show you guys. Yeah. So that's what it looked like. That's where it is. He was really cool. And then I took a picture of him just like hanging out. And he had like all of art, like all this art that he himself had done on the walls. It was really cool. I want to go back there. If I had like infinite money, I would just like go there every time I wanted a tattoo. Like to complete confirmed. Those are really good. Yeah, he did such a beautiful job. And they're like, next time I'm wearing a tank top, remind me and I will try and show you at least like the butt of one of the frogs, because I can usually like pull aside my tank top and just show you it's not a solid color. Like, you can still see, like, my freckles and crap underneath. Like, you can, like, he did it almost like a watercolor. You can see what's underneath on my skin. Like, he didn't put so much ink. Like, I can't even describe it. I wish that I had a better picture of them. What I wanted to do for a really long time is have, like, a professional photograph done of the frogs and, like, have it framed so that I can have it and look at it, because I can't see my fucking back. But that's... They're so beautiful. The line work is just, like, oh my god. He was a true fucking artist. He had all these books of, like, he had all these tattoos that he had done and paintings on the walls that he had done. And apparently he's pretty famous in terms of tattoo artists. Like, he's done tattoos for famous, like, pop stars in Tokyo and stuff. And he's been to the States for, like, conventions and shit. I was like, okay, I feel good about this. That was probably, like, one of the better decisions in my life. Remind me so much of my younger sister-in-law. Don't worry, that's a good thing. Yay! So much gel, yeah. That's so I don't die. Oh, you're gonna become a regular? That's so nice. I'm just catching up on chat because I was trying to make sure I didn't dox myself. I was like too worried. Jealous. Still working on my first tattoo idea. The hardest part is finding an artist I trust with the idea. Yeah, the hardest part for me was coming up with something that I knew that I wouldn't hate. Like, these frogs, it's not just because I mean, I do like frogs, but it's not like, I like them, so I got them. Like, it's because like, it has layers of meaning. It has, like, 3 different layers of meaning and, like, lengthy story behind it and whatnot. So yeah. Aww. Can't wait to start a family with Gandhi. That's so cute. I don't know if I'm gonna have kids. But luckily, Fred is totally on board with with not being sure. He's like, yeah, I don't know either. And I'm like, yay! So let's see here. Now that done this. Alright, I think we're done with this. Now what do we need to do? Now we need to try and connect all things. Layers of meaning, like layers of color. You know, I didn't even think of that. So there we go. There's 4. So now we have to figure out how these pieces work together. And this is going to give me such a headache. Alright. So. We've got this piece. Let me pull up, where did my C-3PO go? This is going under the top part. And this is, it looks like it's going under also. But do I care? Do I care? Alright, let's put this back on. Is Gandhi here? No, not today. Or not right now. Alright, this is already proving to be a disaster. Oh boy! I love it when I try to put stuff on and then I'm just like, wait, how do these pieces fit at all? You know what? I'm gonna be brave here. Wait, let me, okay, before I start cutting stuff, this should go over this, technically. Maybe I cut this part? Do we want more cuteness? Always. Not sure what I want to be chopping off here, if anything. Just gonna Just gonna be brave and wing it. Half fiance, half Gandhi, but full drunk. Oh boy. Drunk babies. I mean, drunk baby is not as it's like on the same level as babby dongs. So we have a guy named Dongsforthy and he had a kid. So we always ask about babby dongs. Sounds terrible. Oh, do I want more tattoos? I have ideas. I don't know where I would want to put them though. I have an idea for well, there's two that I like keep kicking around in the back of my head, but I don't know where I would put them. I want this one gone so bad. Tattoos are for losers, says Joe, who has at least 3 that I know of. How are you doing, Joe? Alright, so now that I've cut this, can I put this on? This is supposed to be over this. This is such a problem. My whole life is a problem right now. I think? Alright, so what I'm trying to do is see how the pieces are layering and then cut appropriately. I'm apparently an anomaly for being inkless. Not an anomaly. You know who else doesn't have tattoos? Amanda Palmer. You'd think that she would. She doesn't. She just draws on herself all the time. Alright, not that I want to see your ass, Joe, but I would pay money to see that. A tattoo of Boutrie's face on your left butt cheek. I would pay that. Oh, fuck! I totally meant to find a special gift for Marsha yesterday. And then once I was setting up my second stream, I totally forgot. Oh, fuck. I feel really bad. I think I just forgot why I had Twitter open. I was like, close this. I don't need it for my stream. Duh! Yeah, that makes sense. That's part of why I held off on a tattoo for a long time, and I wanted to make sure it was places that could be covered. Because I was like, well, what if I want to be an actress? I want to get a full body tattoo of myself, but taller. Waka waka. Alright. It's on. It's on my body. And when I curl my arm, it looks like shit. I don't know if you guys can see this. So how do I get these to cooperate? Like, it doesn't have to be perfect, but they have to, like, kind of go together, and I don't see how it will work. I also was gonna put a straw in between these two. I think I'll probably put it on this piece. Oh dear God! Never whisper me again. Why? Ban! Ban! Quick, ban it! Ban it with fire! Not appropriate, dude. If you want to jerk off to somebody, go to a porn website. This is Twitch. This is Twitch. No. Not okay. There's Pornhub, there's RedTube, like there are places, there's like cam girl sites, and that's totally appropriate to go do over there. But this is not one of those sites. Jesus fuck. That was startling. I just look up, I'm like, oh, what are my friends saying in chat? And I'm like, oh, Jesus! When you get your first tattoo, it'll be on your side. Ooh. Yeah, I saw that picture, Joe. You know what I think I might do? I think I might just... Like, nothing wrong with jerking off and porn, but I am not porn. So please don't. Hey, Dad Viking! How you doing? What did you walk into? Oh. Oh, nothing. Nothing at all. Have you not closed your whispers? No, I haven't. It's not usually been a problem. The stream does occasionally have prawns. Stop! Dinsdale, stop. You know, just normal things. But no, I haven't closed my whispers because they have been, useful in this is not normal. If this was like a regular occurrence for me, I probably would have to, which sucks. Cause like, sometimes... Oh my god, that's so fucking hilarious. He just whispered me and said, gonna margle myself, BRB. Oh my god, that's so funny. Oh, that's great. Man, that was hilarious. But yeah, I've had day nights who aren't subs, like, whisper me, like, answers to stuff that I, like, ask in chat and stuff like that. I've had people who just, you know, is it just while you're streaming? But, like, I like having my whispers open because I use them frequently. Aw, thank you, Dad Viking. I'm sorry your margle didn't work. Feel free to margle all you'd like. Thank you so much for those bits and that cheer. I was gonna say that beer, but that's not quite... I mean, I guess I could use the money for a beer, but I don't need to. Thank you so much, that's very kind. Anyway, back to my awkward arm that I have on here. You know what? Margle. Thank you for all the margles. Beer, which I'm not drinking yet. I'm surprised. Aren't you on vacation, Joe? How are you gonna get your hand out of that thing? Oh, I put Velcro just for the specific purpose. You can still use them. You just either have to be following the whisper or initiate the PM convo. Yeah, I'd rather leave it open. I'm not... It was just more startling and funny than anything else. You just have Velcro laying around? No, I ordered it. I ordered it a while ago. Because I didn't think, like, how am I gonna get this on and off, and that was the answer, but I didn't have any, so I ordered it. Doesn't everyone have Velcro laying around? Don't worry, there will be beer drinking soon. Okay, good. I wouldn't want to have to disown you, Joe. So, you see how this end is all like curled up and shit? I might just... This is crappy costume creation. Super Setso, hello, welcome. How are you today? This is crappy. It's supposed to be crappy. This is becoming uncomfortably close to professional Kappa. Gonna shake out cobwebs from yesterday's beer drinking? Oh boy. I think I'm not gonna worry about it. I'll just get a black, like, long sleeve and wear it underneath and call it a fucking day. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Because it's, like, just because this is so stiff. Like, it's just gonna be impossible. Like, look what this is doing. You're already gonna see my elbow. You're not old enough to drink yet? Oh my goodness, little Babby. Babby getting married. Is Gandhi also young? Or is there just a big age gap? Oh, thank you, Dinsdale. Actually, I'm gonna have some orange juice instead. I did not even hear the water command, I just saw it. Yeah, I heard it that time. Exclamation point OJ. I don't normally have orange juice. This was like my little treat this morning. Because I knew that if I made tea, I wouldn't be able to drink it because I'm working with my hands too much and it would just go cold. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna cut most of this off. I'm just gonna leave like a little nub. How old am I? I'm 27. I had to count the other day because I forgot.
I'd like to order some extra friends for the hype gang, please.
Oh, you are in for a treat. Hey, welcome to the Hype Gang Setso. We're happy that you joined us, so we'll do a dance for you to welcome you and show you all the hype we have. Doodly doop a doop boop boop boop. Doodly doop doop boop boop boop. Here we go, oh here we go. We're welcoming you to the Hype Gang. I hope you like your dance and you feel the hype. Hype, 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 hype. You weren't expecting that? Kid Kerrigan's age command bot makes her say, Kid Kerrigan's 89 years old. Oh, that's great. Welcome to the Hype Gang. Oh, throwing down the hype shrimp. I love it. Thank you so much for the follow, man. It's a capital S, drunk fiance. Only 6 months older than him. He's 20, gonna turn 21 in 3 months. Oh my goodness. You're both little babbies. You're both babbies. Lecta's as old as the universe. No. Not quite. Yeah, Joe, don't listen to Troll Tree Fitty. About Troll Fitty? Yeah, there we go, that's better. That's cleverer. Get some lunch before you start drinking. That's typically what I do. Unless I'm having a day. January 6th, 2015. Yeah, this bot has a bunch of weird commands that I don't ever think to use. I was mucking around a bit with them. But yeah, I'm just gonna cut this. I'm just gonna cut this into a little nub. Because I can't get it to fit under there anyway. And I'll just wear a fucking shirt. This is not meant to be super accurate. The hands are probably going to be the best part of the whole thing. I'm quite impressed with the hands. Also, how are the sound levels? I'm hoping that everything's okay. I just assume you guys will let me know if I need to have the music up or down. Or me up or down. Is a little nub called a nibble? If I started drinking now, I'd probably end up drinking 20 plus beers today. I'd rather enjoy my vacation than be hungover. Yeah. Best cure for hangovers, whatever called it. Whatever caused it, no thank you. We burped at the same time. Oh yes! Belchin' buddies! What about trumpet? Lurking? Probably lurking. Lurking happens. Music could be a touch softer? Okay. So I had it on Spotify, but Fred's using it currently. There we go. The cutting could be a little louder, ASMR. I can see how that would be pleasing. Sounds of cutting this poster board, satisfying. I see that. What happened? What happened? Best cure for a hangover? The best hangover cure is breakfast jack. Joe, of course. Is that masturbating while eating eggs? Yes, Joe. That's exactly what it is. Oh, hey, Joe. Do exclamation point rank for funsies. I want to see... Don't worry about offending Lecta after seeing her answers in Jackbox trivia. Yeah, I'm pretty hard to offend. Like, I wasn't even offended by that guy. I just... This is not the time nor the place. Don't hit on streamers. Just blanket statement to everyone out there. Don't hit on streamers. Are you still a handmaid? Oh, you're a dame. A dame! Ooh, you got the vapors. Back, finally, welcome back, Wormy. I think... Oi, Lecta, you big flappy lady part, how you been? Oh, Dad Viking, I'm glad you're here today. Oh, goodness grapes. Can't start drinking now, you'll be shitty for DKT. You're coming to DKT? Does anyone know what we're playing tonight? Totally forgot that it was DKT. I should know by now. Like, I've been doing that show for how long? Hey. I made myself a beard. You're gonna be there for DKT also? That's awesome! Are you gonna be in video chat or just in chat, regular chat? Wait, what about... That should be spoken in Johnny's voice, which... Oh my gosh, Johnny is the best. He's not creepy, he's awesome. This beard is not working. No wonder. It knows I don't like beards, so it's not working. That's fine. Oh, awesome. Yes, we play Pictionary through the StarCraft 2 arcade. Okay, that's better. That, like, kind of covers my elbow. You don't like beards? No, I don't. I think me and Joe have to leave. I don't have to look at you. Well, I mean, I guess I shouldn't. This picture's a little... I know that the colors are blown out. This is me and Fred at TwitchCon. Come on, focus, please, camera. Camera's not focusing. But I don't let him go clean shaven because I like the very, very close clipped, like an eighth to a quarter of an inch is too long. I'll show you guys over here, I guess. I know that the colors are blown out so we look extra pale, but it was a cute picture otherwise, and we don't take pictures, so I bought it. I purchased it. He's so cute. You know, I don't know if he wanted to be shown on stream or not, but you know what? He used to stream, so whatever. You have no privacy anymore, Fred. Can we see the other two tattoos? Oh, from Joe? Alright. So now I've got elbow nubbins. You don't have a fancy camera for your computer? It doesn't have to be fancy. Or do you mean like, you know, newfangled? This feels so weird. I'm like, meow, 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 meow. So I think this is as far as we're gonna get for the arms. Like, am I just gonna put the pieces on like this? And that's just gonna sit in there? Longest hair in my beard, down around my chin and jaw. It's probably 2 inches if I pull it straight, but it's wavy. Yeah, that's not for me. Not for me. But I like mustaches less than I like beards, so. Like, just a mustache is the worst thing you could do to your face. Oh no. I need Fred to dress me in this costume. God, do we really have so many beards in chat? Jeez. I didn't know you were all so gross. I'm teasing. I don't like more than scruff. More than scruff. Or like more than Fred has in that picture I showed you is just not my jam. Okay. So, I'm gonna scoot away so you can see what I'm working with here. This looks fucking ridiculous. Got no hair on the top of my head. I had to do something. It's part of being Armenian. Well, you don't have to have a beard. Unless, do you? Do you, like, religiously or culturally have to have a beard? Like, I don't have to not shave my legs. But I don't. And I'm like, I'm Italian, I'm hairy. That's an excuse, because I don't feel like doing it. Okay. So, I'm trying to show you guys, like, how it's not connecting in the back. Gremlin Hunter says beards are amazing. Oh, guys, no. In chat, everyone's Armenian. Shave every 4 days. You're a bit lazy. Okay, so I think this is fine. I'm just gonna cut these down. You know what? We're just gonna have elbow nubs. I don't give a fuck. You work at a sheriff's department, you're required to shave? That sucks. Yes, me and Drunk Fiance are on the same page. So I'm gonna cut this. I'm gonna cut. What was I gonna cut? I'm gonna cut these flaps down because I don't care anymore about them overlapping. That was perfectionist Lecta trying to make the costume look spot on. That's not the point. Keep telling myself, I keep telling Kitty Zen that I'm just letting it all go around 60, 65, going full Gandalf. Oh, poor lady. Was the right arm not cut wide enough? I don't know. It's fine. All of this is fine. It's just because, you know, this is stiff material. It's not gonna lay in a rounded fashion. So I'm just making little nubs, and I'm just gonna wear a black shirt underneath, and I don't give a fuck. This is not supposed to be super awesome costume time. This is supposed to be crappy costume time. Did you see what I said about being late? No, I didn't. I'm sorry. Got to work and forgot your vest, so you had to come back home and get it. They don't just have an extra vest? Don't just have an extra vest? Hey, Light of David. How are you today? How do I want to do this? I'll just do this and then cut around the edge, I guess. Let me hold it where you guys can see it. Oops. I guess not real oops, pretend oops. Whatever, doesn't have to be perfect. I wanted it to be same on both sides, but whatever. We don't care. We don't care anymore. Hey Trumpet! Been lurking on stream, but hi. Hello!
I'd like to order some extra friends for the hype gang, please.
Hello, Whitaker! We're hyped that you have joined the hype gang, so we're doing a funky dance just for you. We're making sure that you feel hyped and welcome. Do you feel very hyped and welcome? I hope that you do, cause we're welcoming you, just you, to the hype gang. Boo, 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 boo. Thank you so much for the follow, I really do appreciate it. Uh-oh, are we- no puns, please. Yeah, I call Trumpet all sorts of weird stuff. Call him Trumps, Trumpabumps, Trumplebumps, T-Rumpet McOol, Mr. McOol, Termpet sometimes. I don't know why that came about. Probably because I did a Gerlat and I spelled it wrong. Trumpet. MC Ool. That's funny. Alright, whatever. Good enough! I wonder if anyone has followed, seen the dance and song and immediately unfollowed. I'm sure it's happened. At least once it's happened. Okay. So, I'm not going to worry too much about these overlapping, because this all has to be separate pieces so I can get it on and off. That's why we've got the Velcro on these pieces. Wasn't a pun. I thought that there was I thought it was the setup to a joke. Oh no! So I'm not gonna worry about these connecting. I just have little nubs. And the nubs are gonna have to be good enough. So, now that we have the forearms and the hands pretty good, maybe we can get a second dance if we refollow. No, that doesn't work. I only have one good vest, which I usually leave in the car if I don't forget. Well, aren't you, like, moving pallets and stuff? Like, I don't know. I feel like they should have an extra one. Wonder Woman bracers confirmed. No, we're doing C-3PO. Still. It is a setup to a joke? Okay. That's what I thought. Anyway, let me move these scraps out of the way. So now what I have to do, I guess he's getting a chest today. It's also just, it's hard for me to tell when it's via text if you're being playful or not you as in specifically you, but just you as in general people are being silly or they really don't know what I'm doing. So I always err on the side of caution and assume that they're being serious. Like, will you do a birthday dance for me when the day comes? If you ask. Ask me on the day. I might forget. Oop. Lecta is Wonder Woman, though. She's a woman, and I wonder about her all the time. It's my Friday, though, then tomorrow, fancy chair. Oh, that's exciting. And you're free to put it together. Yeah, if you put Kappa, then I can usually tell that you're joking. Although some people just put Kappa, and they're not joking. So it's gotten very confusing. Some people just don't use Kappa correctly. Alright, so I think the next piece we're gonna do is the chest, and this is going to be a disaster. Uh-oh. I'm not connected to chat. Well, while Twitch sorts that out, I guess this is a good time for me to go on like a 5-minute break so I can get up and stretch. I'm gonna leave the music playing. I'm just gonna mute my microphone and come over here. And hopefully Twitch will reconnect me by the time I come back. There we go, we're back. We're back, but I'm still gonna go on my break, and then when I return, we will start work on the chest piece. Alrighty, see you guys soon.